Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 4 of my full platinum walkthrough for the Surge. Right, we are back in Central Production B again. So we're kind of going back to parts we know, but also not, if that makes sense. This is Central Production B that we've been to before. So here we're just going to pick up. There's going to be new items. You'll find that randomly in this game. You'll go to areas and there'll be an item where there wasn't one before, like that then. So yeah, all we need to do is just run back up the stairs from the maglev. We've just left Biolabs, Resolve Biolabs. We're going to go back here to this bridge. And these enemies here are one-offs. So you can kill them now if you want to. We're just going to quickly poke our head in to the shutter here and kill something. For the simple fact that it's easier if you die, you'll spawn back at the maglev rather than... if you were to go back to the medbay now, you'd have to do a run back. It's just quicker for all the... That's all. So yeah, I let the flamethrower guy take care of one of them, and then finish the flamethrower off, kind of. Yeah, I'm still farming for parts as well. So if the chance arises, I'll cut off a leg or a body. The body's one that I always seem to do the least, because obviously the damage is a lot less on when you hit the body. So this is why we weren't able to come in here in the first place, circulation tower. So this is the part we're actually going to do. This is the new part, but it all leads back to the old part as well. So we are going in full circle. So this is another enemy type. These throw gas grenades. They're not particularly dangerous up close, or from a distance really. The gas does affect you, but you can put on the Liquidator helmet. That will stop gas affecting you, draining your health. You can obviously see the gas clouds. You couldn't then, but if you stand in a gas cloud, you'll know about it. So you can put that helmet on. I don't now. There's actually an implant you can get which completely negates all gas damage later on. I'll use that instead. They're not particularly a lot of them around here. There's more in the next area, research and development. The main problem with the gas grenade guys, there's a gas grenade, there's one on the stairs now, so that's a cloud of gas behind me. Yeah, you take a small bit of damage every time. If you stay in it, obviously you can just dodge out the way. Yeah, the main problem is if they're with a flamethrower guy. If there's a flamethrower guy and a gas guy next to each other, the flamethrower will ignite the gas and you're going to have all sorts of problems, and it will kill you extremely quickly. So that's the main problem you need to worry about. And of course the game does put them together. Not so much in this. There might be one instance in Central Production B where they're together, but mainly in... Oh, that was close. See, this is why we're fighting this thing now, because if I were to die, I'd just spawn back at the maglev and I could just run straight back up here. But yeah, this is the last one. This is the 5th smelting machine. So once you kill this one, you'll get the trophy melting down and the final shining coin. And then we'll use those shining coins in the vending machine for back up at the top. We'll open up a shortcut back to that anyway, so we'll do that then. So you fought one of these before, same thing. This one does seem kind of quite aggressive though, doesn't he? There we go. We've got the finish there? Yeah, we have. Okay, melting down. So you should get that. That's number 5. None of them are missable, so if you did, for any reason, not kill one, you can always come back and do it. But now we've got rid of that. There he is. He's running off now. Coward. He's been shooting gas at me the whole time, and then he runs off. So I'm just going to go and get the trophy pusher man now. See if we can get that out of the way. Hopefully it doesn't glitch for you. It didn't for me. I didn't really do that much different, but I did do a different order of how I approached it. So maybe it did change it. I don't know. So you'll have to let me know if it works for you. But again, don't worry if it doesn't. New Game Plus, you can do it then. We have to do New Game Plus. So Davy's right at the start of the game, so you can just, well, in the first part of Central Production B. So you can just do it quickly. So don't worry if it doesn't pop for you. So yeah, I actually got a bit of body gear there for once. I'm not going to fight these, I'm just going to run past these. Oh, that was that was bad. He would jump right into me then. It doesn't matter about health, we're going back to medbay. So you should recognise where we are. We've obviously been here before. And this is the lift, the elevator, all the way back up to the medbay. So I'm just checking nobody's following. To ops. So we'll just go in, wait around. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Also, there's going to be 2 new of the guards here. So potentially you could get that trophy if you missed it for whatever reason. We don't need the staff from them. To the right hand side there's going to be 2 new guards there. So I will be killing them to get their armor set, because I do want it. We do need it as well to give to Irina, who we are also going to see in this video. We're going to see the second part of her quest, along with the second part of Joe's quest, the one that we give the scrap to. So you will need 10,000 scrap at some point during this this video, or before the end of the video. So he is there. So walk in to the med bay. What I did last time was try and speak to him and pick up the audiologs, an audiolog behind us. So what I did this time is I went to Sally, completely exhausted her dialogue, so that kind of moves the story on. That's my rationale behind this. So exhaust her dialogue, and then you see he was kind of bending down, but now he's stood up and there's a talk option. So if you talk to him, hopefully it's there. If it's glitched, there won't be a talk option, and he'll just be doing this kind of gesture here, where he's kind of just moving around. You'll know it's happened. Obviously, you won't be able to do it. So give him the implant, the medoxanol, or whatever it's called, and then you're going to get the trophy. So hopefully it didn't glitch, but don't worry if it did. We can just I'll remind you later on in the New Game Plus to do it. And that's it. Should be feeling better and all good. And that's it with regards to his side quest. All done. And the other guy doesn't matter. I can't remember his name. Yeah, this here audiolog, you can see next to us, it was another one, so this is why it was missable. It's changed now. It's changed to Chaos Theory, so make sure you grab this. This is also, I believe this one is missable as well. They do change, so grab that one now. And now we're going to go and get some MG Gorgon gear, so the security gear. It's a set that we need to make for a trophy. We can use that to get one of the Sentinel trophy out of the way. It's also a set that we need to give to Irina the 3rd time that we see her, or the majority of it we need to give to her. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it in its entirety so we get the trophy, and then we're going to give her the parts that she wants for the side quest. 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. So if you can, don't worry if you don't, they do become... there is a point in this game where an alert happens. It's after the next area, which is research and development. All of the enemies become a lot stronger. They become the security guys. So you will have plenty of chances to get the Gorgon gear later on. But for now, get a couple. There are some more security people later on as well. I don't do it, but I suppose you can fight them. The only reason I didn't was to reduce the time, because this does take a long time. And yes, I did die. If you're wondering why there was a slight change, there was a cut. Congratulations if you saw it. Let me know if you did. I did die because of course they do come down together. You can get one's attention, then the other guy will come down. And I got stuck in the corner, and the first one kind of did. They do an attack where they hit the floor. They don't do it often actually. This is the best one they can do. So got him. No, he's not got enough power. One more. There, go. Right, we'll go for the head on this one. First one. I can't get the prompt. There we go. Got the head from him. And now concentrate on this one and get the body. You should already have the arm if you got the weapon. If you got the staff the first time we got these guys. Yeah, you should already have the arm. Again, don't worry if you don't have the full set. I won't have the legs. I only need the legs after this. And you actually need to make the set, so we will do that at some point as well. But don't worry about getting it done now. It's just a little while they're here, might as well. So that sort of attack there pushed me back, and then the other guy came running down the stairs and did one of these big thwomps on the floor and took me out. Not exactly gracious, so I did cut that out. And then this guy's coming along now. This is not going well, is it? I wish I hadn't started this now. There we go. Right. That's him down. So we've got the body and the head gear here. These are one-offs, by the way. They won't come back. Although they do come back. Once you come back from research and development, they'll come back and you can actually farm them at that point. So I get rid of him. There we go. We've got the body and the head. So don't worry if you don't get them. But try to. You can get them later. And yeah, after this we'll carry on. We'll actually do the second part, the tower, the ventilation tower. So I'll do a bit of leveling here, stash the rest. Not that there is that much. Now we'll go back down the lift. My goofy looking arms. They remind me of someone from a film, and I can't remember what it is. When he runs away and he's got wet sleeves. That sounds like a weird thing to say, but that's what it reminds me. I feel like it's the Penguin or something like that, but it's, yeah, it does look a bit like the Penguin, I suppose, from Batman. I think it's True Lies when he runs away. Might be. Anyway, back down the lift. And then we'll go through the big door that we opened up before and carry on up the tower. It's not actually very long, the tower. As you can see, we're 10-11 minutes into this video and we've not actually gone into the area really. We have fought the smelter, but that's it. And there is a boss at the end as well. There is another boss. We haven't done one for a while. There's not actually that many bosses in this game. There's only a handful. So this guy's back. He was the one that was... Which one's this one? Is he the one that was on the stairs? May have been. No, he's the one that was inside with me. So we'll take his head off. Get the extra parts. So yeah, I'm just, again, cutting off parts so I can craft things later on, basically. When we do need that full Gorgon set or what have you. I should have enough to craft it in one go. Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. You coming down the stairs there. We've got this guy here. The weapons are definitely getting better now. They're coming into their own slowly. I do find they work best against human enemies as opposed to robots. Although they are quite good against the ones that jump at you. Yeah, you can see him constantly knocking them back. Yeah, he did fight back there, but you can just keep going at them. And if you are lucky or quick enough, you'll kill them before they even get recovered. Of course, we'll start doing more damage. They're not leveled up yet. We obviously have a few more levels to go. The SCARAB body gear, I haven't got that yet, obviously. There is an item over here. There's nothing else down here apart from an item. It's another implant. Now, there's a room to the left-hand side of me now. I would advise doing what I'm about to do. It's very rare that I get backstab, but there's one. Fire going all over the place. It's like complete panic. No, see, yeah, that's a flamethrower guy as well. I thought it was going to be it's not a gas guy. Yeah, might as well heal. This could get dangerous. So we'll go for the further one. He's going to be the problem. I mean, that shouldn't have got me. That looked like just the end of it, the smoke. Ooh, that was close. I did heal then just because I knew he was going to shoot the flame at me. That was a close one. Yeah, that was not the best, was it? Anyway, there's a room to the left-hand side here. Now, inside here, there's a lot of enemies. You can pick them all off one at a time. I'm going to do it. There's a Reclamation Buddy version 2 in here. And because they do stack, if you want to farm for, not souls, scrap, later on, you'll want the Reclamation Buddies stacked on top of each other, giving you that extra bonus. So, it's probably worth doing this. There is an Audiolog in here. It's not one that we need, but there is one in here. There is actually one we do need by the door. So if you did pick that up already. Yeah, obviously you don't want to just run into this room. These guys are pretty deadly on their own. If they get an attack in, they can really hurt these ones. So I'm just trying to pick them off one by one. It's obviously good for scrap as well in itself, what I'm doing now. How many have we got? We've got 5 more left. Come on, do the run. Don't do the stumble. Okay, we're doing the slam. Some of them are a lot more energetic and enthusiastic than the others. What are we cutting off this time? The arm. Let's have the arm. I don't need any more tungsten, no. What, 69 does that say? 60 odd. I keep locking onto the arm for some reason. I think it's just natural. Go for the arm. I don't know why. It seems to be the natural one to go for. When, yeah, the arm there. We're going for the blue bit, I suppose, now. Getting deaded. Oh no, he's attacking me. Two more left. Yeah, this room has two entrances. I don't understand why. Because you need to get to the middle of it. So I did unlock the door. You didn't need to unlock the door. I did. You can just go in from the other side. But you still need to do all this because the stuff that you want is in the middle here. So I don't know what. Are you supposed to get their attention and run around in a circle? I don't know. It's just easier to kill them, I think. So on the floor here we do have an Audiolog. It's not one we need. We also have Reclamation Buddy version 2. We've already got one, so it's not going to flash up. So you can stack that with the other one. So we'll use that later on. I will have it on later on because it's just handy to have on. So this Audiolog we do need. This is Happy Birthday, so make sure you grab this. It's one of the ones we need for a trophy. And now's when you need to be a bit more concerned about the gas guys next to the fire guys. I think there's just gas guys here. Yeah, he's got the gas. So you're going to see it's quite low, the damage it does. Obviously, if you're going to be jumping around, you'll jump out of the way of it as quickly as possible. But it does do a bit of damage in there. That wasn't very nice. It does look a bit... Whoa, where did you come from? It does look a bit like Doom Guy. Right, so on this level now, so it can get a bit confusing. There's a lot of levels on this one. So ignore, I think this is, yeah, I think that is a flamethrower and a gas guy. So we'll do those later on. So we're going to go downstairs quickly. But this bit is a full circle as well. So remember that guy is there with the quick guy. That wasn't very good, was it? The quick guy is there, so be aware of him. We're going to go full circle in a moment. So I'm going to get rid of this one. There is a drone module in this box here. This is emergency coolant, so it does what the smelters do. It drops the coolant, slows down the enemies. Again, it's not one I would use. I'd rather use my energy elsewhere. That's just backup, so we're not going to go there just yet. A bit of scrap there before doing this guy. Yeah, he's going. You can see him there. He's the one. It's basically come full circle. So he's the one we saw before. And then we need to override this, overcharge this. And that's going to be able to, then we can unlock the door. Down here. And inside of here is an Audiolog and an implant as well. And an angry flamethrower guy. Come on, get behind him. There we go. It's gonna. No, this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. Yeah, we've got to just get the kill on that one. We'll heal with the other one. Yeah, the normal one. So you're gonna get the. You got the implant there. That, and then we need the Audiolog. So grab that one. That's one we need. Reminder. So definitely get that one. Now this bit, we are going to come back the same way we just came. This bit's kind of a shortcut-ish. I'm going to show you where it leads to. It's not one I would ever use. I could never think why I would want to use this path. I don't know. But I'll show you in a minute where we are. I suppose it is a shortcut, but it's just as long as to go the other way. I don't know. I think this might be... Yeah, so we've got the flame here. We've got another combination. So I'm going to use this to my advantage, kind of. So whenever you do see a flamethrower next to the gas, don't. Just don't. So he is... Yeah, he's dropped one right next to him. So I want to trigger the flamethrower. There we go. So he can do damage to the gas guy. He won't do damage to himself, I don't think. But he will do to the gas. The gas one. I'm just going to have to go for it. And try and get them. There we go. So go for the gas guy quickly. There, we're okay. Another implant in here, energized power cell. And then if you open this door, we are kind of on the shortcut. So we have been down these stairs. Came all the way down these stairs. It's where we got the first drone module, and it overlooks. So up there is the other shortcut. You know, the red shortcut that we've used a lot, and the bridge across. We're above where the first kind of shooters are. That's where we are. So it's not really a shortcut you would ever use. You can drop down as well to the bridge that we've just come across. I don't know why you would. But anyway, it's there if you need it. We're just going to carry on up. So up these stairs now will be the fire. Up these ones here is going to be the fire and the gas guy that we saw earlier. I think they're both. I think they are one of each. Yes, we've got the fire guy here. Trying to get him to set his friend on fire. He's having none of it. So the gas guy is the one. I think it's a gas guy. Is it not? Yeah, it is, isn't it? We need to get rid of him quickly before he starts throwing those things around. You can actually avoid these. I'm just fighting them for the fun of it, to be honest. Get those extra scrap. You do need 10,000 scrap at certain points soon, so make sure you're getting plenty of it. Yeah, so that's where we came up. We just come down. That's where we went down, sorry. And this is where you go to continue on. There's another set of the butterfly weapon if you don't have it. Healing if you need it. And then there is some more upgrade materials up here. Bit of a weird jump situation, but you can do it. That's actually, no, sorry, that's the emergency coolant vent. We've already got that. The drone module that we just got, we already have that, so it's not going to show up. The upgrade materials are further up. Quickly, 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 get rid of him. No, don't do that. Get rid of him before the big guy comes. It is a hell of a satisfying game to play, I must say. There it is, the upgrade materials. Chopping people apart, it's just so satisfying. So I think, do we have a mixture here again? I think we might have. Yeah, he's walking towards us. So yeah, the fire ones walk towards you. The gas ones do not. They try and stay away. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, no, okay, there. Yeah, he's damaged himself, so it does get him as well. Good stuff. Down here is a vital injection. That's why I'm doing this. It's a version 3, so you know the purple blue looking one, the one that's a bit better. This is another one, so you can get 6 of those now. So grab that. It's kind of blue, isn't it? It's not purple at all. Purple are the other ones. There is a drone, one of those horrible ones with 3 wheels down there. If you jump here, better than that, you can get across here and just skip it. There is an auto aid version 2 here, an Audiolog that we don't need, and that's a security door. We can't go in there yet. We may do if our paths come this way when we have the security rig, we'll open it up. But I can't remember there being anything of importance in there. We will actually get a new rig set soon as well. Actually, just up these stairs in a minute. So yeah, there's the drone. It would chase you down. Don't need to, just leave it. So we're going to see Irina at the top of the stairs in a moment. Now don't engage in conversation straight away because there is, where is he? There he is, a flamethrower guy, and he does path. He will see you, and it's just going to get messy. So don't. I was hoping he would pass. He actually saw me. He usually paths and goes off to the right, but he actually saw me and came towards me, which was quite worrying. Luckily, she's flameproof. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Obviously, if that happens, get out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Get him to either run back or follow you. I doubt he'll follow you. But get him to kill himself. He literally does as well. He just walks backwards. So that's him done. So anyway, once you've taken care of him, either throw him off or let him walk off. Just speak to Irina. That's all you have to do this time around. So this is the second of 4 parts of her journey. You don't need to give her anything. All you need to do is exhaust her dialogue. So do that, and you're done with her this time. And now we're going to get a rig upgrade. If you're worried about dying at this point, there is a shortcut upstairs. We're right near the top. So maybe there's quite a busy room, this one, quite a few enemies in here. So if you think you might die or you're running out of healing, then go up the stairs and go across. Don't use the lift. Go across the pipes, and then you're going to get to the med bay. I will go across there shortly, but I'm not going to do it yet. But if you're worried about dying, because there's lots of gas, oh my god, lots of gas and fire in here. Yeah, get him to set it on fire and we're clear. Just go, die, will you? Nope, need to heal. I'm going to die myself. So there is going to be another fight here as well, because we're going to open these shutter doors up as well and get to almost it's another shortcut in itself, actually, I suppose. So I'm actually nearly at 50,000. I could have kept them going. So crack this glass. You'll actually need to hit the glass, and then you'll get an item, and that's a prototype rig. So we upgrade it at the med bay, and that allows us to get another slot to put an implant in. So use the drone, open this up. You should recognise where we are. Weirdly, there's an item here. I'm pretty sure this isn't here at the start. I'm pretty sure I looked. Yeah, it's a Vital Boost 3. It's not going to be not there at the start. And then weirdly, they all come. I was not expecting that. They all just turn around. They're not supposed to do that. But yeah, you'll recognise this is where we got the trophy for killing all of these guys, Infidel. I don't know why they're all attacking, but apparently that's what they do now. And then they get kind of stuck. So they do run off. Okay. And then they just kind of give up. Which is good for me. But I'm not quite sure why they all just woke up. I don't know what that was about at all. But they don't now. See, they're just resting again. Which is what they should do. So we do need to kill these because we need to get to the vending machine. You don't need to do this now because you will be back through here later. That's the door to R&D that you leave through. We don't go in through that door, but we leave through it. So we will be back here, but I mean we're right here now anyway. And if you need the 10,000, if you need help getting extra 10,000 scrap, then you're obviously going to want to kill these guys as well, because you're going to need that. That's the very next thing you'll need is 10,000 scrap. So yeah, kill them once they're all dead. Oh, calm down. Interact with this vending machine. Because we've already done all 5 of the smelting machines, we'll have 5 shining coins, and you put them in this vending machine, and this door's going to open up. We're going to get the IRONMAUS set, which is a weird set. You can't equip it individually. It's all or nothing, and I don't like it, so I don't have it. I don't use it. If you want to use it, go for it. It looks kind of goofy as well. Psychotic Mickey Mouse. So all you need to do is just pick it up and you get the trophy. It lives, it sniffs, it conquers. So that's for all 5 of the shining rings. Not shining rings, shining coins. Too much Dark Souls. So that's not missable. We can do that at any time, but we'll just do it now because we're here and we need 10,000 scrap. For Joe, who's going to be up here, repeat customer. So speak to her. You go through the regular dialogue options and then give her 10,000 scrap. She's going to ask for it, so I'm just going to skip ahead. The stuff you don't need to see.
Somebody has to care.
And then, yeah, give her 10,000 scrap. So you should be very close to it. If not, go and kill someone. Maybe even just pop some scrap from your inventory. But make sure you do it now, because we're going to go and fight the boss in a moment. And she will disappear. So do it now. Or if you don't have it, go and get it and then come back. because this is kind of your last chance. Nothing in there. So as I said, you can come up here and then go across here, and this is the shortcut back to medbay. So we're right there. This is the lift right at the beginning. It's where the security guys are to the left. So if you didn't kill them before, you can do now. And we're going to get another trophy. Plenty of trophies in this one. This one's gear up. This is just for gearing up. No, for doing an upgrade with the rig, which is not done in here. It's done in the med bay. So go across to rig. I know you can't see it, but it's on the right hand side. And then upgrade. You should have enough scrap. If not, obviously do it when you have enough. It's only 2,500. And there we go. We've got an extra slot now. So I don't know what's spoiled for choice, really. There's so much going on. I think I put on... What do I put on? Oh, I do that. Okay. So I've already got Reclamation Buddy on. And we've got the extra injection. No, what did I change that to? Is that the injection I just put on? Anyway. I thought I changed that back. See if you've got any upgrades you can do. Any of the... so I can do an arm here. So I'll do that. So we're up to 4 after this, Mark 4. So we can do a leg as well. So you do want to still be cutting things off, enemies. And we'll start making the Gorgon stuff later as well. I was going to try and do that, but we'll leave it. So I do change it, yeah. What do we go for? The injections. We can't quite get there. Yeah, because like I said in the previous video, I don't like mixing the injections. So yeah, I do manage to get, there we go. So we've got 2 of the good ones. Get rid of the scrap. I would have been really close to 50,000, but like I said, it's not going to be a problem later on. So close, just 300 more I need. Less than 300. Yeah, that just puts me just over. There we go. So mess around with it. Obviously there's no trophy tied to it, so you can always mess around. Obviously all you need to do is get to level 80. That's all you need to worry about. With regards to what you equip, it does not matter as long as it gets fully upgraded eventually. So if you don't like what I'm doing, then do whatever you want, honestly. Different weapons, different rig, different setup with implants and weapons and all that. Does not matter. So while we're here, we'll just quickly get this. There's an implant here. It's a bit tricky to see, but there's a pipe you can jump on. A velocity array. So if you use those, then there's a better one. And now we're going to go and do the boss. So there's no return until we've done research and development at this point. So make sure you've done Irina, you've exhausted her dialogue. Make sure you've given Joe 10,000 scrap, because this is the point of no return with regards to those 2. So make sure you've done that. And do not drop off here straight away, because it won't be there. So this is a pain. This is a horrible boss. If you take it on, if you just come running at this thing, it's going to kill you pretty quickly, but it's actually very simple. So there's 2 claws, there's 3 stages to this fight, or there's supposed to be. There's 2 claws, so you can lock onto each one individually. It goes in order, so it'll go kind of left, right, left, right. They'll alternate, and there's also a laser that you'll need to avoid, which doesn't happen all of the time. So it's every sort of couple of rounds. So the main attacks that they do are this one, which is obviously just step to the side, get 3 hits in, back away. You'll hear the laser charge up. If the laser charges up, just take priority avoiding the laser, not like that. This is a sweep. Either of the 2 arms can do this sweep. If it does, just stay right at the back. They also do a triple slam sometimes, and that's about it with regards to attacks that these do. That was close. Oh my god. How did I not die then? That was late. That was stupid. So yeah, that was lucky. So yeah, doing the swipe again. So yeah, a bit messy, but don't do what I do. Avoid the lasers, give those priority, and then claws. You're not going anywhere, so don't worry. And then once you cut it off, run. So you're going to run up, and there's these arms here. Just avoid these arms and try and get here and avoid that. That's when you want to try and avoid. And you want to tuck in to the side and lock onto this thing, because it's going to put you on this view as opposed to standing right next to it. Now this looks very intimidating. So you can cut the arms off, but you don't need to. It's just a pain in the arse to do it, because they'll kill you. This is probably the most dangerous, is cutting the arms off. So what we need to do is you can attack the main body of this thing to start with. You'll get some damage in, and then that stops being a viable way of doing damage. Once it's kind of blue and dead like it is now, you won't be able to get damage in anymore. You just need to concentrate mostly on what the hand-eye thing is doing. If it does that, move out of the way, it's going to try and grab you. And then you want to stay in the corners away from the lasers. It does look really intimidating, but it's not that bad. If it does that, stay underneath it. It will only do that on the right hand side if it does that kind of other grab it's about to do. And then mostly it just does slams. You can't always damage it. You can only damage it if it's uncovered. Like 1, 2, 3 once it's done that swinging attack. And then dodge out the way because the laser thing's going to come after you. But you should be getting plenty of energy doing this as well. Even if you hit it while it's shielded, you'll get energy. So healing shouldn't really be a problem for you. But once you get in the groove of things, it looks really intimidating, but it's actually not that bad. The one you want it to do is that swing there, because you can get a good 3 hits in. The slam is a bit hit and miss really, whether you're actually going to get the damage in. But just keep hitting it anyway, and then eventually you'll kill it. Now, I got a version 2 of the Spitfire rod. The way to get version 2 is to avoid killing the lasers. If you the arms, if you kill the arms, you won't get version 2. That's how you get version 2 of that one, and it's also the easiest way to kill it. So you're gonna get version 2. But yeah, that's this area done. We're going to be moving on to research and development. It may take you a few tries on that boss. It just does. It's a lot more intimidating than it actually is. It's once you get its movements down at the back end, it doesn't actually have that many attacks, and you can learn and hide quite easily. So there's a few items down here. We've got some scrap here. I think there's a couple. You got the scrap, and then we're going to go up. So we're at a point of no return. We have to do R&D now. We're actually going to fall through the floor. That's what's going to happen. I'll point that out in a moment. So you go through here. There's an item to the right. So another emergency coolant. We've got 3 of those now. Lovely. Right, so as you fall through the floor, you're going to go into R&D, and that's it. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.